Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, we saw photos and videos emerging all the way from Sugoi. And then, of course, Ruto and his family, they were distributing food to the neighbors during the Christmas time. But I know very well that on this platform, we were part of Kenyans who mocked that act. We had a reason behind that. The fact remains that many Kenyans mocked Ruto, which attracted the response from William Ruto's office and Husain Mohammed. After the pressure had piled so much, he was forced to speak in defense of William Ruto. Husain is saying that it is unbelievable for one to criticize the act of sharing with the people, that it is one of the worst things not to share with your neighbor during a time like this one. That is Husain Mohammed. I have one question to ask Husain Mohammed, and I think I respect all religion in this country. Of course, Muslim, we have so many Kenyans who are also Muslim. I know Husain is a Muslim, but one question I can ask, because there is something good for me, I have learned also from the Muslims. If they want to gift you anything, have you ever seen any political leader, be which kind of a leader, who is a Muslim, branding food to give you? Muslims give in silence. They don't parade, they don't speak. They give in silence. That is one thing that we Christians, we can also learn from them. Yes. So even Husain Mohammed, in his heart, he knows very well that the man got it wrong. But because he has to defend his boss, he has no option. That is what I know. Hii mambo ya kuparade vitu na kupea watu ni sisi wa Kristo tumefanya sana. Lakini watu wengine wafanyi hivyo. And this is what Husain Mohammed said. I want to quote. President Ruto was sharing with his neighbors in Sugoi during this festival season. It is unbelievable how some would criticize sharing with the people. If you are against sharing with your neighbors and humanity, you might want to check if your heart's still beating. Being mean is a bad thing, but is even more worse campaigning against sharing with humanity. That is Husain Mohammed. Now, they are trying to change the context, but we must say the truth. And as we continue with this discussion, just a quick request. For those who are watching and you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, there are reasons why Kenyans were mocking Ruto's gifts in Sugoi. One of the reasons is that you can't steal from me or from your neighbor and pretend you are helping them when you gather them in such a time. Yes, I talked about stealing. And this government has stolen so much from us in different ways. You check in their finance bill, they milk us dry. That is robbery without violence, or highway robbery. You take all we have, we don't make profit. That is stealing. You check on their expenditure. Ruto's budget ilipandishwa. Yagashaga, I was discussing today in the morning, ilipandishwa juu with $1 billion shillings. But there is nothing good they are doing with this money. Why are they increasing their budget? Kama sio wizi. So you have taken all that is belonging to us, and when you bring it back, you pretend like you are helping us. You are just returning what you have robbed from us. We will criticize that. Now, if you give me a gift, have my name on that gift, not your name. If indeed is a gift. Kama ni mambo mengine, ndio maana tulisema ya kwamba watu wa Sugoi walikuwa wanafanya advertisement ya Ruto. Amejibrand na anatumia kufanya advertisement without paying them. So if you give me a gift, let that gift have my name. You have honored me in that way. But when the gift is bearing your name, it is something else. It's no longer a gift. There is something we are trying to advance. And that's what we were criticizing here. What was the reason of having William Ruto's name branded on the food stuff he was giving to the people? Husain Mohammed should answer that. That's what we talked about. And the fact remains that the act we saw in Sugoi, it exposed this government, it exposed Ruto, it has exposed the country called Kenya. The message outside here is that there is abject poverty here in Kenya. Kwenye watu wanaamka tu asubuhi saa 9 wako kwa msafara, wamepanga laini kwenda kwa mheshimiwa rais kupewa chakula ya bure, chakula ya misaada, hata kama tunasherekea ni umaskini imekuwa displayed pale. They cannot run away from this. They cannot run away from this. So they should know that they are exposed. So what Husain Mohammed is trying to do is damage control. The damage has happened and now they are controlling the damage. That's why you see he's using such kind of words. Otherwise, if they don't feel the criticism or the reason why to react on the criticism, Husain will not waste his time. The office of the president will not waste his time asking Husain Mohammed to react on this. But because they felt the heat, we have piled pressure on them. They have been exposed. They get to know that Kenyans don't understand what is happening. Now they come out to defend themselves. Kama haikuwa na maana yoyote, why would Husain Mohammed waste his time? Ruto has exposed himself either knowingly or unknowingly. You can't be the president, then you brand food in your name and you are giving to the people. Na uone umati ya watu imekuja imejaa mpaka sijui kama hizo vyakula zilitosha. Then you brag like you are a leader. Which leader? You have impoverished Kenyans. You have reduced Kenyans to beggars. And you've done so through your policies. And now you come in pretending to be the savior and a provider. Hiyo ndio mambo imeonekana pale. So, in as much as Husain Mohammed is acting to this, now let us go to the act of, because it is Christmas, it is well associated with the Christianity. So, the Christians here, they have to understand, how do you give a gift? Biblia inasema, when your right hand give, let the left hand not know what the right hand is giving. Do we put that in action? I know Muslims have done it good, but Hussein cannot stand with the truth. Because now, he has a job to defend also. Come on, Eve. Give in silence. But Ruto's gifts are so much loud. They are very loud. There was no silence in the exercise of giving this food. It was so loud because it was written. The gathering was huge. Okay, UDA have offices. If Ruto was supposed to distribute food in Sugoi, we have UDA offices in every village. Why wouldn't William Ruto use those offices to reach out to everyone? If indeed hakukuwa anajimarket kisiasa na mambo ingine. Those are the questions. So this government has failed Kenyans. Nothing good to offer. They are here to defend themselves because they have been exposed. because they now got to know that Kenyans don't understand where their suffering is coming from. This is just a regime to reject, but not associate with. The act of William Ruto was ungodly. It had another intention beyond just the act of giving. That is our understanding, Hussein. Please understand us.